What's good, YouTube? Runwolf 1980. Back with a video. This is actually one of my first videos, also my first couple handful of videos. I'll go ahead and say this. This is by far my favorite shoe in my collection. It's just a great all-around shoe. I'll show you why in a sec. I did have the other version, another version of this shoe. I'd say other version. There's 3 of these that came out when it came out. It was like 2004. Where the toe box was white. It got damaged, and I gave it to my brother-in-law. So if anyone has a VNDS or DS pair of the white and black ones, please let me know. I'd love to get my hands on those. This is the Zoom Vick 2. I like the first ones that came out, but this was by far my favorite one. It's a funny story how I first seen these. I'll tell the story in a second, but let me go ahead and show you some features of the shoe. Oh yeah, I had these hang tags. I'm in a sneaker group called UKG, Unlace Kick Game group. It's a really exclusive heat group. Everyone in the group has like tons of sneaker heat, like some super fresh kicks, man. You know what I'm saying? But we had some custom hang tags made. I'll show them over the next few videos which ones I have. This is my orange one, like the Nike tag. It says Runwolf 1980 on it. The other ones are pretty dope too, but this is one of them here. Definitely a perk of being in the group, you know. Shouts out to the group. I know you guys are watching, but this shoe, I'll use this shoe over here. I noticed when I pull them out, they're starting to yellow here in the air unit, and I'm pretty sure it's that paper in there, because that paper is turned piss yellow, and that's pretty terrible. You know what I'm saying? That Nike would put paper that would cause the ice or air units to yellow on them, you know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure they had no idea that we would keep and hold these shoes for years on end, you know what I'm saying? How could they have known, you know? Features of the shoe, the toe box, all this is like a real soft, like lamb leather, you know what I'm saying? Like a lamb skin. It feels extremely soft. Here in the toe box here, it has like, I call these like weed pipe screens, because that's what they look like, you know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can get that in there. You see right there. This here is like a suede type here. This being like that soft leather here. The swoosh here, really nice. I mean, just the whole aesthetic of it all, the way it's built is really nice. It's got the 7 Michael Vick's number when he was with the Falcons. Or the back here, it has the 7 and the football logo. When you tie the shoe, this right here pulls in closer, so it ties close. The whole interior of the shoe is like velour, from like a velour. You remember velour jumpsuits were back then? Folks were sticking velour on everything, you know what I'm saying? It's really comfortable in there, you know what I'm saying? Like as far like the design of the shoe was nice, because like when you tie it, this here pulls. You see how that pulls right there? It pulls on both sides, and it like locks this down on your foot, you know what I'm saying? Say what you want about Michael Vick, but he had one of the most comfortable and dope sneakers that I've ever seen designed by Nike, you know, hands down, you know what I'm saying? I think it's kind of terrible as far as what came out behind that whole deal with the dog fighting and all of that, but as far as his involvement with it and how much his involvement was or whatnot, that's neither here nor there as far as I'm concerned. In my opinion, he's one of the greatest, at the time, quarterbacks there was, you know, just all around, you know what I'm saying? And it's very rare we've seen a man like him in that position and could do the things that he did, you know what I mean? I think his career got cut short by his actions. Truthfully, I think the internet kind of killed the mystique of our sport heroes and actors and actresses and all that. Too much of their personal business, and it allows us to weigh in with our opinions of their lives and issues, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, if a man walks this earth that is guilty of nothing, let him raise his hand now. So that's why I don't pass judgment on folks for what they do, you know. Maybe that was how he was raised or whatnot in his family, because I know folks that do chicken fighting and stuff, and that's just as illegal You know what I mean? But because we eat chickens, we don't look at it the same. You know what I mean? So there's that. Anyway, not to get caught up in too much of that. This unit down here at the bottom is really dope. Just the materials used. I mean, this was back when Nike was trying to put some quality in their sneakers, you know. I don't see that in these shoes nowadays. The ones I see nowadays are really cheaply thrown together. But like this is from 2004. I've worn this a ton of times. And this toe box here should be jacked up, but it's not. You know, it's just how I take care of my shoes. Like I said, one of these days I'll tell you guys the secret, you know. And it's not no force field, you know what I'm saying? Force fields are junk. They make your feet hurt. But it says engineered to the exact specifications of Mike Vick. Also, I'm supposed to be getting a package in from Roughnecks. I'll show you guys that when it gets here. Really, really, really nice. It's really nice. Hold on, bud. Give me a sec. They made you wet? I'll get them. I'll take care of him. Hold on. But, yeah, that's Bud, man. He whines about everything. I have a baby, which is Jackson, but my 5-year-old, he's my little whiny crybaby. Seriously. Whines. Look, now he's not even crying anymore. Now he wants to talk. What, Bud? He's silly. Anyway, not a whole lot I can say about this shoe other than I love it. It is by far my favorite shoe in my collection. Out of all my sneakers, I love this one the most. You know, I mean, I have like ones that mean more to me as far as like history and all that, but this is by far my favorite shoe as far as like you can see like the materials, just the way it's made, put together, the little extras. Now here's the story. I was in Greenville, South Carolina. I lived there for a while. You guys know I was working in the strip club, Platinum Plus. Well, anyway, I got picked up in a raid there. I was at a private party. Anyway, I was running security there for a few of the girls, and apparently the guy who hosted the party had some warrants for him, and I got picked up in a raid with a few of the girls. And while we were in holding, these 3 guys came in, drunk guys, and one of the guys had these exact shoes on, and I had never seen them before. And I asked him, I was like, man, I just kept staring at his feet, and you know what I mean? Like, you really don't want to spend too. That's funny. There's a 7 on that one, and it's not on this one. It's on the inside of this shoe. That's pretty neat. But that's weird. But you don't want to stare too much while in jail if you guys have been before. No, you know what I mean? But I was just like taken aback by the sneakers. I was like, man, those are nice, you know? He was like, that the mall had them, and I was like, geez, I hope they don't find nothing on me that's going to hold me here any longer than I have to, because I want to go and get to them. But during that time, folks didn't like bombard sneaker stores and around the block, you know what I mean? And try to buy everything that came out, you know? So it was easier to get some sneakers. Well, anyway, when I got it, I went to the mall and they didn't have them. But there was a dead mall in that city also. A dead mall, you guys know, is a mall. When they build a new mall and there's a second mall, sometimes that mall ends up getting to where there's no business, there's nothing there, you know. Well, they had a Foot Locker, and we went in there, and I found them there. I got 2 pair at a time, a 9.5 and a 10. 10 was a little big, you know, so I sold it down the road. But shortly after, I got the white and black ones also. And when I got the white and black ones, I took those, like I said, and they got damaged, and I gave them to my brother-in-law. So anyway, this was many years later, but this was actually purchased in 2004 on like 2-3 days after release date. So at the time, I thought that, you know, that this would just be a big thing. You know what I'm saying? That it would be easy to, there'll be a 3 and a 4 and so forth. But then shortly after, Mike got into his troubles or whatnot. And so that ends up that. But anyway, rambling on. There's 101 things going on around me right now. But I'm going to start shooting my videos again inside, I guess, because then I can really speak to you guys or whatnot. But anyway, so I first seen these shoes in a prison cell. funny that shortly after, Mike Vick himself would end up in a prison cell. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's a little how things come full circle. You know what I'm saying? Dope shoe, by far my favorite, hands down. Like I said, if you guys have the white and black ones and or the all red like tattoo joints, which is the Mike Vick 3s, you know. I had the all white 3s, but they turned yellow over the years, so I just don't really wear those anymore. But if you have the white and black ones again, please let me know. They're not worth much, like $150. Sometimes they pop up on eBay, but most of the time they're never my size. But that worth stuff, I don't care about that. You know what I mean? This, in my opinion, is built better than any Jordan that I've ever seen. You know what I'm saying? Any LeBron that I've ever seen. Like the craftsmanship of it, you know, the leather used. But you know, hype is what makes sales, right? And what's funny is you'd be hard pressed to find a DS pair of these, or even a V and DS pair of these, which should put this over most shoes. You know what I'm saying? But people will pay $2,200 for a beat pair of Yeezys. You know what I mean? That makes no sense to me. But anyway, let me stop before I get started. Runoff 1980. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. If you guys, I'll try to find info on these right here if you guys are interested on how to get those made. But in the meantime, I have no idea. It was just offered to me through a guy in our group. These are the Zoom Vick 2s. Retail around the time, I want to say they were like 105, I believe. I think they were 105. But really dope shoe. You get a 360 of it. Toe box here. The material, several materials being used here. Like I said, that soft leather, this suede right here. Got the velour insides. Got some tech going on there. Just really, really nice, you know. Looking for dope shoes. Definitely one right there. Always wiping smudges off. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, guys. Runoff 1980. Love each and every one of you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I wish I could have went further into the story, but like I said, my son is hanging all around my shoulder right here, so I don't want to really get into too much of the gory details of that specific night, which is a shame because it was pretty fun. But do got 101 stories to tell you guys, so we'll get into those later. Thanks, guys.